Hey, glad you're here. Let me talk to you the way I wish someone had talked to me before I upgraded. Because once you hear the Q-Series for the first time, you understand immediately that sound isn't just sound, it's the feeling of finally owning gear that rises to your level. The short product name is Q-Series, and you feel it in seconds who this is really for: someone who is done settling, someone who wants clarity, impact, and emotion without drowning the room in complicated setups. If that is where you're heading, you're already aligned with it. And if you want to check the current price or stock while you listen, go ahead, just don't be surprised if it moves fast. There is always a moment when you realize your old setup just isn't matching the way you experience movies or music anymore. For me, it happened during a late-night binge when dialogue kept disappearing under background noise. You know that frustration turning the volume up and down like you're refighting your own system. When you bring the Q-Series home, that entire struggle disappears. The relief hits immediately. Suddenly voices sit exactly where they were supposed to. The soundtrack wraps around you instead of feeling like it is trapped in front of the TV. You feel the difference in your chest before you even consciously notice it. You start using it everywhere: long movie nights, gaming weekends, quiet early morning playlists, even simple YouTube sessions where the soundstage still feels elevated. It is not about specs on paper, it is the emotional weight behind every scene. You hear space. You hear depth. You hear details floating from above and behind you, and it changes how you experience your room. If you're rethinking about it, don't wait for stock swings or weird price jumps. This is the kind of upgrade that gets more satisfying the sooner you make it. And maybe you're wondering if it is too much for your space, or if wireless Atmos actually feels real. That is the exact doubt everyone has until they hear it. Then it flips as suddenly you can imagine going back to a flat, narrow sound field. One surprise benefit you love is how it adapts to your room without forcing you into some complicated setup ritual. You plug it in, sync it, and everything just locks into place. You feel proud owning something built with this kind of intention. It asks the shift from good enough to "this is mine, and it fits the way I live." Once you taste performance like this, every weaker option feels like a step backward. Rich dialogue that finally feels alive, a wraparound stage that expands your room, impact that lifts every soundtrack higher, a cleaner living space without speaker clutter, a sense of immersion you notice every single day. The only real downside is that you'll end up watching half your library just to hear what you were missing. And it may spoil you to the point where hotel TVs feel unwatchable. But that is the thing: when you already know which one stands out, the comparison loop becomes noise. At some point you just choose the sound you've wanted from the beginning, and you let yourself enjoy it. If you're ready, check the link, look at the price, and make the move while it is still in stock. This is one of those upgrades that feels right the moment you turn it on, and even better every day after.